Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we are going to study about the subject verb agreement. First of all, let me explain you what is the meaning of subject verb agreement. That means the verb must agree with the subject, else the sentence will be incorrect. There are many rules of subject verb agreement, and the basic rule is if the verb is singular, the noun must be singular, and if the noun is plural, then the verb must be plural. Apart from this rule, we have also there are other rules also that should be followed while writing the sentence. So I have prepared 14 slides that I want to discuss in today's class. In rule number 1, it is said that the pronoun you always takes a plural verb. You is never considered as singular or plural. You carries always plural verb. Examples are you were invited to come. You are asked to clean the room. You sing so well. So wherever we use you, it carries plural verb, whether it is singular or plural. Now let's move to the next rule. The next rule is if a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. Let us go for the example. Here are the ways on how to preserve meat. Then the second sentence is there is a huge gap between the rich and poor. In the first sentence, we have used helping verb are because the subject which followed are, it is plural, that is the ways. But in the second sentence, we have used is because the subject that follows is a singular, that is a huge gap. So you have to use the helping verb as for the subject that is followed the verb. Then let us move to the next rule, rule number 3. If two subjects, one single and one plural, are connected by either a or neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearest subject. Examples are neither the players nor the coach is joining. Now let us move to the second sentence. Either the conductor or the singers are attending the concert. In the first sentence, though the players is plural, still the verb is singular because the verb agrees with the second subject, the coach. In the same way, in the second sentence, the verb is plural because it agrees with the second subject is the singer. Got it, students? Now let us move to the next rule. Rule number 4. A singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than takes a singular verb. That means whatever the subject is there, we have to use the verb accordingly. Examples are Jake, accompanied by his sister, is enrolling in PCC. And the second sentence is Daddy as well as my brothers is enjoying the party. So in the both the sentences we have used singular verb because the subject is singular, that is Jake and Daddy. Got it, students? Now let us proceed to the next rule. Rule number 5. Singular subject joined by and require a plural verb except when they mean one thing. Example is Larry and Mercy are reading novel. Larry, a single child, and Mercy is another child, but when they are joined by and, then it becomes plural. Then it will carry plural verb, that is are. In the second sentence, my teacher and friend is here. Here you are talking about only one person, so the verb is singular, that is. Now let's move to the next rule. The rule goes like this: two singular subject joined by either or and neither nor takes a singular verb. Either mommy or daddy is coming with me at the outbound. Neither Freddie nor Deus is waiting for you. So, the rule is that if both the singular subject is joined by correlative conjunction like either or neither nor, then it must carry the singular verb. Now let us move to the next rule, rule number 7. If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, the verb is singular. Examples: one of the boys is yelling so loud. One of the members is against the rule. As the sentence starts with one, though the latter part of the sentence is plural, but the verb must agree as for one is given, so the verb is singular. So we have to use singular verb. Now let us proceed to the next rule. The indefinite pronoun several, few, both, many, others are always plural because they are used for the countable nouns and it is used for more than one. Examples: both were asking to be freed. Several are seeking justice. So all these words are indefinite pronoun and they carry plural verb. Now let us proceed to the next rule, rule number 9. The indefinite pronoun some, most, all, none are singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. For example, some of the girls were absent. And the second sentence is some of the ice cream is left. So in the first sentence, as the girls are plural and it is countable, so the verb is were. But in the second sentence, as the ice cream is uncountable, so the verb is singular, that is. Now let's move to the next rule. Rule number 10. When any of the following indefinite pronoun is the subject, the verb is singular. Like everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. All these words, when it is used as the subject, then it carries singular verb. Example is every man and woman in this hall is a member. So when it starts with every, then the verb is singular, that is. Now let us move to the next rule. The next rule conveys that expression of time, money, weight and distance are singular even if the form is singular. 2 years, though it is in plural form, but it carries singular verb. 2 years is a long time to wait. $1 million was given back to the owner. Though in both the sentence, 2 years and $1 million, though it seems plural, but it is taken as one unit, so it carries singular verb. Now let us move to the next rule. The rule conveys that when the amount of money refers to separate unit, the verb is plural. 5 25-centavo coins were found. 60 100 peso bills were added to the budget. So when it is referred to the separate unit, then you have to use the plural verb. Now let us move to the next rule. The following words are always plural, like pants, trousers, pliers, scissors, shears, tongs. However, if the word pair is used, then the verb is singular. Now let's discuss the examples. The pants are turned into two. But when the word pair is used along with scissor, then it carries singular verb. The pair of scissors was placed on the table. Now let us move to the last rule, that is certain nouns, though plural in form, are singular in meaning and therefore take singular verb, like mathematics, news. Though its formation is plural, but it always carries singular verb. Examples are: mathematics is my favorite subject. The latest news is alarming to the public. Now students, I hope you have understood all the content that I discussed through this video. Now let us go for the recapitulation. I am going to discuss some questions and I hope you can understand. So the questions are: a good dictionary. This is third person singular number. So a good dictionary dash a lot. So cost is there. What should be used? That is cost. Means you have to use s along with cost. These 5 chairs. So this is plural. Dash 1000 rupees. What should you use? We should use cost. That is no s or es should be added because it is in plural form. Now the third question is 10 kilometers. Dash a long distance to work. So when distance is taken as 1 unit, then it carries the singular verb. So what should be used? Yes, that is. 10 kilometers is a long distance to walk. Now let us move to the question number 4. Sita does next to my house. Sita lives next to my house. Now let us move to the next question. Bread and butter does wholesome food. Bread and butter is a combined food, so it carries singular verb. So bread and butter is a wholesome food. One of these 3 boys does first in his class every year. So one of, when the sentence starts with 1, it carries singular verb. So it will, singular verb is stand will be stands. Good. My kite does very high in the sky. My kite, third person singular number, so the verb should be singular. So fly will be flies. Good. Now let us move to the next question. They dash gloomy. They is plural, so accordingly you have to put they look gloomy. All the students in this school dash English. All the students, it is plural, so it will be learn. The last question is my lawn dash very beautiful in spring. My lawn looks very beautiful in spring. Okay students, I hope you have understood all the content that I have discussed through this video. Thank you students. See you in the next class.